recording now and sharing my screen. You guys can see this? We're good? Yes? Okay, so I wanted to give a big welcome to our new coaches. Guys, our coaching goal this month is 80 coaches, and it is, what is today's date? I don't even know. I can't see. Today's date is the 19th, and we are at 58 coaches. 58 coaches, guys, that's pretty awesome. So we need 22 more coaches to hit our goal this month, and we've got more than 10 days to do that, 11 days. I don't know how many days are in this month. We've got time to do that. So let's be pushing towards that goal of 80 coaches. Guys, this makes me so happy. Look at all these success starters that are in qualification for Success Starter for Summit. That means that all of these people have hit Success Club during their first month as a coach. So if they lock it in month 2, we've got, we have 5 people right now pushing for month 2, and we got 4 that just hit month 1. So Eden, Brittany, and Brittany all hit month 1. So I'm super excited for you guys. Keep pushing for that, because that means that you'll get a spot, a free ticket to Summit next year if you hit it for 3 months in a row. Our 500 PV board, I just want to give a humongous shout out to Taylor Perry, who has hit over 1,000 PV. And then big shout outs to Sarah, Linda, Caitlin, Brittany, and Ashley for all being over 500 PV. I'm pretty sure Ashley Jackson's at like 495. So she's really close. And then everybody else everyone in the 400 is very close to pushing up. And then there's a ton of people on the board. So excited for that. Look at this Success Club board. I'm getting so excited. We are going to be over 200 points again this month, and that really excites me. Big shout outs to Sarah, Brittany, and Taylor for being in Success Club 10. Brittany and Sarah are in their first month of coaching. I put the people that are in their first month of coaching that are in the new coach training right now with the pink circles. And then Meg, Brittany, Ashley, Linda, Brittany, and Caitlin have all hit Success Club. And guys, there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 people at Success Club 4. One more person this month and you guys will be in Success Club, which is incredible. And if you are in Success Club 2 or you haven't gotten any Success Club points, there is plenty of time to lock it in there. So I'm super excited for you guys. We've got some shout outs. Congratulations to Eden Sheets, who is officially an Emerald coach. She is in the brand new coach training. She's a brand new coach. She's locked in Success Club, locked in her first month of Success Starter, and she is an Emerald coach. Sarah is in Success Club 10. If you guys didn't see my post just now, please go check out my post on my Facebook page. Her and her sweet little boy are admitted in the hospital right now, so they are doing as best as they can, but that is her why of coaching. I'm really excited for her, and my heart is totally with her right now. Success Club Trip 2019. If you have not registered yet, please go to anchorsaway2019.com and get on the wait list. I will say it and say it again. The chances are getting slimmer as the year goes by, but the chance at all, you have to be on the wait list to even get a chance to go with us on the cruise in March. Okay, Coach Summit 2019 is July 12th to the 13th, or something like that. It's Thursday to Saturday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 12th, 13th, 14th, I think. And we got our house from July 15th to the 11th to the 15th. If you guys want to go, just send me a message. It's a $50 non-refundable deposit required to save your spot in the house. The other $125 will be due next year. This is going to be, Indianapolis was amazing. Let's start there. Summit is life for your business. It really helps you focus on why you're doing this, see the potential in the business, and you get recognized for everything you do the whole year before. It is a chance for all of us to get together as a team and get photos taken if they don't get deleted, and hang out. So if you didn't know, if you didn't see, we had a photo shoot with Paul while we were there, and of all the sessions, thank goodness it was ours and not another person, but our session got lost. It is poofed and vanished. We do have pictures from a workout, so we'll be getting those, and he'll be editing those this week. But yeah, so we don't have our pictures that we took, but it is what it is at this point. Diamond Retreat. He'll be there taking pictures too, so get there and we'll get more pictures. But Diamond Retreat is September 13th through the 16th in the Isle of Palms at the Wild Dunes Resort in this house that you see pictured. All you have to do is be a diamond to get there. We will be talking more about this in the coming weeks. Things to invite to. Lift 4 test group with access to Joel. If you aren't in the test group, guys, if you purchase Lift 4 and you want to be in the test group, there is a test group going on that you can get into with Joel. Just message me or your coach and we'll get you in the test group. We've got, that is our summer challenge group. The summer challenge group is our Hit It and Quit It group. No, it isn't. There's a Joel test group, and then we have our Lift 4 group. It's called Hit It and Quit It, and it is going to be running all summer long. If you just join, do me a favor and mute yourself. And then 80-day obsession group we still have going on. We have the Diastasis Recti Challenge group going on, and we have our What is Coaching group going on, and your free groups that you should be running. As always, things to plug into. Daily group power hours. We can start one, we can run one, we can make one, we can do whatever. We were doing this for a while. We can get back into those. If you guys enjoy that, just let me know. We've got our team calls on Thursdays at 12, right now, this call. We also have the Dynasty United Family Night at 8:53 p.m. on Thursdays. National Wake Up Calls are Mondays at 11. Make sure you listen to those. They record them if you can't listen to them at 11. Team page announcements. Always be checking the team TransforME coach community. Make that part of your power hour. The Chatterbox. Weekly one-on-ones. I offer one-on-ones with anybody on my team that is a personally sponsored coach of mine. Just ask me or fill out the form. The form is in our personally sponsored page. And trainings. If you want more trainings, we have more. So just ask me. Okay, today's call is not going to be very long. We have a 15-minute video, and we have a little bit to talk about, and then a quick little power 5 minutes at the end. So today we're talking about the community. I feel like the community is the most important piece of coaching. It's the most important piece for me of the community aspect of our challenge groups. Anybody can go to beachbody.com and purchase a challenge pack. They can purchase a program. They can purchase Shakeology. They can purchase whatever they want. You are the reason they stick with it. You are the reason that for the majority of people, and I'm talking from experience, I purchased the 21-day fix after I had Christian, and I had no support. I hated Shakeology, literally blended it with ice cream. I had no support on how to make it so it tasted good, so I blended it with ice cream. So clearly I didn't get results, and this stuff was a scam, and it kept showing up at my door every month, and I didn't know why. I had a bad taste in my mouth about Beachbody. The community is what makes that different, because we put it all out there. We teach them, we show them, we explain to them they're going to get another bag if they don't cancel. So the community is the different part of it. So we're going to talk a minute about why we have a community, why we need the community. And then we're also going to talk about how you can share that with your audience so that it shows that it's valuable. So who needs a community, first of all? Who in your audience would even care about the community? All the single ladies. Let's be honest. If you're single and you're you just don't have anybody, having us would be a lot. I know that there's some single people on our team who have really dug into us because of the fact that they're kind of lonely sometimes. And this gives them that outlet. People who used to be on sport teams, they love the team atmosphere, the team factor that they don't get anymore. People looking for friends. Let's be honest. I'm a mom and I could use all the friends I can get. Please be my friend. People that are stay-at-home parents. Let's be honest. Who's a stay-at-home mom? And as soon as you get in public, you're and you just kind of word vomit on everybody because you haven't talked to anyone except for Mickey Mouse and your toddlers for the past 3 days. I am so guilty of that. And my husband is now starting to be guilty of that, and it's hysterical. But people who just went through a messy breakup and they need support, they need people. Maybe people struggling in marriage. That would be why I really got started with this. People who live far away from family. That's part of the reason I'm still doing this. People who feel trapped in their situations. Maybe they are living with someone who's addicted to something. Maybe they are recovering from addiction themselves. Maybe they feel like they are so stuck with anxiety and depression. Maybe they feel like all different things, big, small, little. It could be that they're stuck financially. They can't grow in where they are right now. People who are trying to better their lives in any sense. Maybe it's like extreme with addiction or alcoholism or anything like that in the past that they're trying to like get out of that lifestyle, get better. Or maybe it's extreme eating. It could be obesity. Anybody trying to get better from that. Or it could just straight up be like, I'm an asshole and I need to be nicer. It could just be something mentally that they're trying to just be better people. So basically, guess who needs a community? Everybody. Everybody needs a community. Every woman in your news feed or on your social media could use this. You just have to figure out how to position it for them. So this is going to be our little activity afterwards. So we're going to watch a quick little video. Let me find it here. Oh, I did want to mention this too. So now that you guys are reading my notes, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. I did want to share this. So in the past few weeks, I have had coaches from other teams. I have had people, just random people, messaging me saying like, your team, like they just love each other. You guys call each other family. You guys just have this like dynamic that I want to be part of that. I want to see that. So that isn't how it always has been. That's just in the past few weeks, I would say, is when people are starting to see that. And it's been since Summit, guys. I feel like there was like a shift at Summit within our team that they actually everybody is actually coming together now and caring about each other. People are being real and raw and honest about what's going on in their lives and giving us the chance to help, giving us the opportunity to be like, girl, I know you're struggling. Stop pretending. Let's get real. Let's dig down to it and let's figure out what's going on. And people are seeing that. People are seeing the shift in our team and they're wanting to join it. So they're not doing it just because of the fitness. Like they could go to beachbody.com and buy their program that way. They want to be part of our team. They're switching teams. They're jumping in with us because of our team. So I do want to talk about, or I do wanted to like mention that. Okay, now we're going to watch a quick little video. This is another coach who built her business off of community. It wasn't based off of income, which to this point, that's how I've been building my business, is based on people that want to build businesses, based on people that are interested in like building an income. And that's not going to change because that's a huge driving factor for me. But at the same time, at one point, I'm going to tap out of those people. I'm going to tap out of the people who are like, I want to build a business. I want to build a business. I'm going to have to talk to those people. So now I need to start also talking to the people that want a community and want to join a family. You know what I mean? So it'll give me more people. You have to constantly be shifting so that you're attracting different people in different markets. Okay, so let me fast forward this a little bit. Okay. Let me share my screen again. All right, I'm gonna make this big. And I would like everybody to take notes. We'll talk about this at the end. So make sure you're taking notes through this so you guys have something to talk about.
About the products. I use Turbo Jam and Insanity, and my husband used Insanity and P90X, and we just started falling in love with our own results. I lost 50 pounds, he lost 100 pounds, and we wanted to pay that forward. And we started to see friends and family in our sphere of influence get results, and we wanted to help as many people as possible. So even though there was some sort of a faint, vague vision for doing this full time, initially, truly, at the core of everything, we wanted to help people. If we could get paid for it, that's awesome. If we could do it full time, that's great. But it was never at the core of our mission to just build an online business. It was just like a really cool vehicle. And for a lot of people, a lot of personalities, building a business, building an income may not be their priority. It can become their priority once certain light bulbs happen, then it will evolve that way. But if you only lead with team building, with just business, just income, just that freedom, that life by design, you may miss a large portion of the population that are leading with their heart, leading with helping, leading with this as a passion. And those people, I can speak from experience because Many of the people on my team are that same personality who want to help, who want to be on a mission, who don't necessarily care about the numbers necessarily as a driving force. They are some of my greatest leaders, and it takes a little bit more time for them to unlock the desire to build a business. And if I didn't realize this, it breaks my heart thinking about them not being a part of my organization. So it takes a little bit more time. So initially, when we were talking to prospective coaches, we didn't realize really what coaching was. We didn't distinguish much between the challenger and the coach. A Shred Nation coach meant somebody that was committed to health and fitness, wanted to be surrounded by positive people, and we're doing these programs at home and drinking Shakeology. And that was truly our ignorance on fire. I don't necessarily think you should follow your business that way, but for us, that's how things started. And because of such an intense family vibe of just like this tribe of people and really pouring into the challenge group, and we didn't necessarily have business building groups, but we focused on the relationships. We focused on shouting out, like truly just celebrating the growth of challengers. And so what I've done now, we obviously shifted to learning more business building practices as coaches underneath us became successful. And we realized, oh my gosh, this whole facet of coaching that we don't understand, and it's our obligation to learn that. But now going back, I started to lose my joy. I started to lose the reason that I became a coach, my happiness, the thing that brought me fun and excitement and connection to Beachbody beyond just the amazing business opportunity and leaders that I've met. And what I decided to do was create that community feel all over again. So that is why I branded my team, my personally sponsored coaches, and my challenge, and kind of my social media image to the Fit Girls Next Door. And so right now, what I want you guys to think about is what kind of community you're going to create. And it doesn't need a logo, and it doesn't need a brand. And if you've ever heard Brittany Leggett speak about the fact that she didn't have a team name and she hit 5-star Diamond Elite, it's something that's organic. It doesn't have to come before the community feel. You don't have to have a name to have a presence and to have an impact and to have a family feel. But what you want to think about is who your ideal customer, your ideal coach is you. It's an older version, a younger version of you. It's the you before you found that aha moment that changed everything for you. And so I want you to think about who were the people that I wanted to be accepted by? What did I want to hear? Who did I want to be surrounded by? Who do I want to be surrounded by? And as you start to brainstorm those things, that is going to develop the foundation of your team. And I had this huge aha moment. For many of us, we pour so much love and community and all this amazing tribe-like energy into our team of coaches. But why wouldn't we do the same thing for our challenge groups? Why would we rob our challenge groups from that same feeling? And many of you guys are already doing this. So, this is something that I just want to reiterate and reaffirm if you are doing. It's really, really smart because you're already creating an allegiance and a loyalty toward being in your challenge groups. And for so many people, they ask, the question, well, how do I get people to stay on Shakeology and stay committed and stay posting? Well, a big part of that is creating that same loyalty, that same allegiance, that same desire to stay plugged in and stay a part of something in your challenge groups. And so when someone's talking to you about Shakeology, they're talking to you about a workout program, they know it's for them, and you all of a sudden say, hey, you can become a discount coach, and you can get, build an income from home or a second stream of income, design your life, do like what you do. For some people, that's just too much. But if you start off by obviously asking questions and saying, listen, if you love Shakeology and you love doing what we're doing, why don't you become a coach with our team name or with our team community? And just, be a leader in that team. You don't have to do anything other than cheer people on just like you are, and don't even mention income. For so many people, and I know for myself, coaching for me was like it was like a secure fitness family. It was people that I knew. I was a part of a certain club that I didn't have. I didn't have that accountability. I didn't have that support. I was going to pay the $15.95 just to be a part of that. And the business side of things didn't enter coaching for me until much later. Just having people that I knew I could bounce things off of and lean on my journey was well worth the $15.95 a month. And that's something that I want you to leverage. I want to remind you that your emerald and diamond starts for most people with discount coaches. And I don't want to discourage you from going after business builders and people that would be amazing coaches. If you have that confidence right off the bat to go for those people, absolutely go for it. But what I don't want to happen in your quest to reach for the stars when it comes to your recruiting is that you discount the discount coaches, because for so many of us, discount coaches are what creates that first foundation for your rank advancement. And I know for a fact, I look at my business, I've gone through different seasons of sponsoring discount coaches, from saying I don't want to do that, I want to only build business builders, to depending on them. Many of my diamond coaches and many of my own rank advancement is based on people who are just loyal customers and want to be a part of that community feel. So don't just leave that for your coaches. Create that. Everything that works to motivate your coaches is the same exact thing that's going to motivate your challengers. And so if you can create that camaraderie right away, it's going to be so much easier for you to feel confident in recruiting a discount coach just to be a part of the fitness family. And that's what we do as coaches. So this is especially helpful for Pearl and for Sapphire personalities. So this is something that when I first heard this, you guys may be familiar with the different gem personalities. It was something that I didn't know. I was like, what? I'm an emerald coach. What do you mean I'm a Pearl? But there are 4 different personalities that are commonly discussed, especially when working with different people. And so Pearl personalities are people who are driven by helping, by a higher purpose. Sapphire personalities are people that are driven by fun. So Ruby personalities are driven by challenge, and Emerald personalities are driven by facts and figures and analytical things. So for Rubies and Emeralds, income, sharing that, and the compensation plan and what's possible for them, and numbers, or challenging them to do things in a certain period of time, or to be the best, or to keep up with the top dogs. That is very helpful when you're doing income-based opportunity calls and conversations. But what about the fun havers? What about the do-gooders? For so many, being a part of a community is so much bigger and more powerful than money will ever be. And they will become your top builders. They will become your top leaders, but you have to speak in their language. And I say that as a Pearl Sapphire who is very successful and now, 3 years later, understanding the numbers, understanding the importance of keeping up with the pace of other leaders. But what got me into this business and falling in love with coaching was helping people, was belonging, was having something to have fun and excited about. And I truly think back, I don't know if it would have stuck if I was presented with the analytical things and the facts and figures. For me, what was so much more important was my heart and connecting with other people and belonging, all that mushy-gushy stuff. So if you are an emerald or a ruby, you may not relate to this as much, but there will come a point where you will have to understand how people like me think. And it's so you have a leg up by understanding this personality. So why does this work? Why does recruiting for a community feel work? Well, first of all, it relieves pressure for new coaches to perform. It's essential. Giving your coaches baby steps and slowly building their confidence is so important, it's crucial. And when it comes to being overly excited about the opportunity, for people who want to be a part of a tribe, very often it can be very overwhelming to have all of these different benchmarks and all of these different things presented. But to simply say, hey, I need you in this group every single month. You offer so much value. Your support, your energy is priceless to me, and you would be an amazing coach, even if you never sell one thing, but you're just a part of our group, leading the way with your energy and your heart. I mean, that speaks to pearls. That speaks to sapphires. That's more of a pearl way to say things. To a sapphire, somebody that wants to have fun. You could say, listen, you bring so much energy to this group, and it wouldn't be the same without you. You don't have to sell anything whatsoever, but you need to be an ambassador for our community. I would love nothing more for you to help me run these groups. It's so much fun with you in there. When you speak to that language, it relieves pressure for them to perform. They don't have to sell anything. They don't have to rank advance. They don't have to build a blog. That may be something they do down the road, but at the very least, they're an active coach who is loving your challenge group that you're putting just as much energy and love into as you do your team. Create a team of challengers. Create a community. I mean, almost like how we say, I love my team. I want to brand my team. I want to honor my team. I want to encourage my team. I want to grow my team. Take team and replace that with community. And that's what your challenge group is. Regardless of how you run it, you can still pour love into it. I think it works for revolving door groups, month-to-month groups, customer groups. However you work it, if you're working it with your heart and you're showing up every day, you're going to be successful. What this also does is it attracts people who really want to help. And it's pretty astounding when you think about, when you look at the successful coaches in the network and people who have really run with this opportunity. And it's a very diverse population, but there are many people who simply got into this because they wanted to help. And what ended up happening was they realized that this business is not sales, this business is helping. It's very hard to be successful as a coach without having a servant heart. So by attracting people, but with this community feel, you're attracting coaches that naturally want to help. And down the road, once you start to slowly feed them the tips and techniques to build their own business and duplicate, you don't have to teach them that heart. You don't have to teach them that desire to help. Finally, everybody wants to belong. I want you to think about that moment, whether it was in the cafeteria where you had nowhere to sit, or it was, at the prom, or at a party, or at lunch at the office, or at that mommy group where everyone's talking and you just feel like, I don't fit in. Think about the moment. I just want to encourage you, close your eyes and go back to that moment where you felt like, oh my gosh, I just don't belong. And think about all those insecurities you have. And for me, that has been my greatest asset as a coach, is I think back to the moments where I'm most vulnerable, where I felt most alone. And those are our greatest opportunities to create an environment and a community for people who feel the same way. And I feel so bad for network marketing professionals and for coaches and encouragers and people in this arena that we're in 10, 20, 30 years ago, because we have the ability on the internet to literally target and find people who have gone through the exact things that we've gone through. So you have the ability to tailor your message, to tailor your social media content, to tailor the branding around your community, to target the people who need your help. And it's not just icky, weird, sales targeting and finding your ideal demographic. You're literally creating a community for people who need support and love and friendship and accountability and community. And then you're bringing them into it and you're solving the issue that they're having. So I would just encourage you, when you're having conversations with prospects, when somebody asks you, what is this coaching thing? When you have a challenger in your group that is just having a blast and sharing their heart, I don't want you to go straight for the income opportunity. It's exciting. I understand it. I get it. I feel constantly blessed and kind of mind blown that this opportunity is available, and I'm obsessed with it, but it's not for everybody right away. And I don't want you to scare away the people, the biggest hearts, that could be a part of your business, a part of your organization, a part of your legacy, because you go straight to the income opportunity. Focus on developing a community just like you do a team, and you are going to see your emerald, your diamond, and star diamond ranks in your very near future, because that loyalty, that sense of belonging, that sense of I don't want to go anywhere is going to change your business and change the lives of the people that you invite into your business.
Okay. So that was kind of a mind-blowing for me when I was reading or listening to it earlier. Because guys, we do an incredible job with our community of coaches. I don't feel it in our challenge group, I'll be honest. Like if I'm being 100% honest with everybody, like I don't feel like we do as good of a job in our challenge groups. And I'm going to throw it out there, because we all run our challenge groups together, I'm not taking all the heat for it. Because we all put our people in the same challenge group for the most part. Those of you that I don't see on camera, please put in the chat box, but show of hands, who participates in my challenge groups and adds their people to my challenge group? Taylor, you are, right? She's got people in here. Julie said yes. Okay. And okay. So that's the majority. I know Amber does. Tiffany does not. Julia, I'm pretty sure Julia does. And Ashley Jackson, I think you do. Ashley Jackson, I'm pretty sure adds her people to my groups. But so what I'm trying to say by that is we are all part of this challenge group, right? So we should all be in there shouting and congratulating and encouraging people just like we do in our chat, like in the chatterbox or on our team page or anything like that. Because that's how people are going to stay on Shakeology. That's how discount coaches aren't going to freaking quit in month 2. That's how people are going to stay. We need to give that same vibe. So if someone's like, hey, do vegetables make me bloat? In the chatterbox, put that shit in the team, like in the challenge group. You know what I mean? Use the challenge group for fitness. Use the challenge group for all of that stuff rather than our chat boxes. Chat boxes should be like, how do I respond to this message? How do I do this? Everything else should be in that challenge group so people can see and feel the community of what we're doing. Make sense? I'm going to go through my notes and I want you guys to go through yours. Pouring into the community. Like we just need to pour into the community. Celebrate their growth. Just like we shout out like, Emerald, blah, blah, blah. They lost 5 pounds. They did this. If they tell you that they did something, go shout them out in the challenge group. I am guilty of this just as much as the rest of us. We all have businesses. We're like, well, we need to be recruiting. We also need to be nurturing our people. We do need to make sure that that is part of our power hour. Do you guys notice that that's not part of any power hour that we have talked about in the past? We need to make sure that that's part of our power hour. It's important, and it's, I feel like, the missing link in our team. If we can make our challenge groups amazeballs, I feel like we will skyrocket. All of us, not just me, not just my team, all of our teams will feel it and be able to go from that. Ashley Jackson is so good at this, guys. She does this on her personal page. She shouts out her people being like, oh my gosh, this girl just hit her first goal and she's in her first month and like all these things. That's amazing for your other people to see, but it's also amazing for that challenger. So I think that if we can continue to do that in the challenge group and not just say like they hit their goals, but we can shout people out for being so awesome and encouraging. That's how Jessica Wasserman ended up as a coach on our team, because she was amazing in the challenge groups. And I kept talking to her being like, I can't do this without you. Like I can't, but I will say that's also why Ashley Miller quit coaching 2 years ago. Because I went to her and was like, you do this anyway, you're amazing, do it as a coach, make money, blah, blah, blah. And I went right with the income and she's like, get off of me. And she quit within a month of coaching. But now she's back because she's been in the community and she feels it and she wanted it and she saw our growth the whole time. So I went at her with the income, and I shouldn't have, versus where I went with Jessica with like, you're so good at this. And it was just kind of different, and it was different all around. I actually like told Ashley, like, you are signing up. And she's like, I am also quitting. But so create that community of people. by creating that, they're going to want to stay part of it. I loved how she was like, I'd pay $15 a month just to be part of this community. Let's be honest. Coaches on our team who've been part of this for a while, you'll pay $15 a month just to stay with us. Like, you know that. Like, you know the bond we have and how much more accountable it holds you to life, your business, your fitness. Like, it holds you accountable on such a different level. So I love how she was like, if you love Shakeology and love what you're doing, why don't you join our team? Rather than like, you're so good at this and let's sell the Shakeology. It's not that. It's like, you love it. Why don't you be part of it? Cheer people on, be a leader in the group. Be a leader in the group. Make sure you all are being leaders in the group, because these groups take a lot of time and effort, and your people are in there. You don't even have to run them. So that's pressure off your shoulders, because I could be like, no, go run your own groups. This is for my people. No, run. Like, I'm taking that off of you. So be leaders in the group and be encouraging it. You don't have to just encourage your people, because they're going to see that. They're going to be like, oh, well, I'm her customer. If you're encouraging other people and I'm encouraging your people and we're encouraging other people, they're going to feel the community, not just the sales. You know what I mean? I love how she also said, you bring so much to this group and it wouldn't be the same to not have you in there. I would love nothing more to have you help me run these groups. That's a freaking invite if I've ever heard one. I love that. Like, to someone who already loves what they're doing, to be like, help me run this group. They're going to be like, you want me to help you run the group? Like, that would be so incredible to somebody like that. So, also, when you do it that way, it's attracting people who want to help people. I love how she mentioned, like, it's attracting people who already want to help people. You don't have to teach them to want to help people. You don't have to like teach them that heart, teach them that drive or that passion. You're actually attracting the people who want to help people when you're leading with the community and not the business. Okay, those are my notes. Anyone else want to weigh in on like what they felt? Ashley or Jen, you seem to be like into that. You want to talk on how you felt?
Well, that's like right up my freaking alley, because I mean, since I had my biggest paycheck last month, I mean, it's like, oh, I can really like reward this financially. So that like gives me a little bit more drive. But I'm always like a helper kind of person. And like, if somebody were to approach me right off the bat saying, let's make money, let's do this, you can do this, blah, 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 income, like that's not for me. So I related to it a lot more that like, you know, you can help people out. You're a really good challenger, blah, 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 like things like that. So that appeals to my personality better.
I think it would be more natural for you too, to be like talking to people in the group and encouraging them in the group and stuff like that. I think that would be like natural for you.
Yeah. And I also have a question actually. When it comes to our challenge groups, because we all have people in there, I have quite a few people in the challenge group and they don't ever post anything. And
so
I don't know like how to kind of.
Okay. So first of all, I have coaches who never post anything. So there's going to be those people, but I do encourage you. I have coaches who don't post about coaching. So like, there's going to be those people. If there are coaches who are coaching and not posting in the challenge group, no excuses. Like, you got to do it. But at the same time, there's going to be challengers who feel like they need to do it on their own, or they don't want to participate in the groups. They don't do social media, whatever. There are those people, but for the people that are just like being flies in the wall, we just need to encourage it more. So whether that's like making posts in the group, like everybody post what you're doing today, or like post someone who supports you, or post something about like whatever, making a call to action of telling them what to post, they feel easier posting.
Okay.
They feel better posting.
Okay.
If we offer some prizes, if we want to come together and offer prizes, they'll post even more, and that'll encourage that even more. It's just about forming that community, and the more people that post. So I did a free group once, and it was a booty challenge, okay? And I'm talking about Ashley again, but we were doing a booty challenge, and I was like, everyone post your before photos. Ashley comes in there with a picture of her butt and a thong. Guess what? Everyone else did it too, and it was so fun. And it was because one person did it. It's a snowball effect. When one person does it, and then another person does it, then another person does it, and if we can start that snowball, guys, then other people are going to do it. All of you guys should have your before photos in an album in the challenge group. If you don't, get them in here today. Because we want our team to put their before photos in an album in the challenge group. Yes, I do. I would like you to go take a picture of your pregnant booty in a song and post it in our challenge group. We will start that today. There are men in our challenge group. Don't do that. But there's like a couple guys in there. So be mindful of that when you're posting your before and after photos and stuff, that like there are some men in the group. But we want our challengers to do this stuff. If you want your challengers to do X, you better be doing X times 2, because they're going to do half of what you do. Just like if you want your coaches to do a power hour, you better be doing 2 times your power hour, because they will do half of what you do. Something to really, really remember. Your team, your people, your coaches are going to do half of what you do in like statistically. Anything else, Jen?
Actually, yeah, and this might be for more Ashley Jackson, but when she shouts out people on her personal page, like, does she ask them permission first before doing that? Because I don't want to shout somebody out and then them be kind of like,
I generally would say yes, she probably does.
Okay.
She's not visible right now. I think she's working. She does. Yeah, she said she does. I always do. I make sure that I'm like, can I share this? Like, are you okay with me sharing this? Some people are like, yes, but don't tag me. Like my mom, she didn't want me to tag her. But some people are like, yes, but don't say my name, or like cut my head off or whatever. Like some people, I would always ask.
Okay.
All right. I see Brittany and Kat and Ashley's faces. Do you guys have anything you want to mention? Anything to add? Nothing? Okay. All right, then we're going to go to the last little bit of this and then we'll be done. So I'm going to share my screen one more time. Okay. I want you guys to take a couple minutes. We're going to do this as a 5-minute activity at the end. I don't know whose noise is going off, but we're going to do this as a quick little 5-minute activity at the end. But, oh my gosh, this is not moving. Here we go. I want you to figure out why you wanted a community before you started coaching. Like, what was your why, and like, what attracted you to this community of coaching? The community aspect, like what attracted you to it? For me, that's why I used that picture in our team call thing today. That's my team that I joined. Those are the original people that I joined with this team. If you didn't see it, I'm going to go back to it because it means something to me. When I started coaching, it was after I had done the 21-day fix. All of a sudden, this is being really slow. I had done the 21-day fix in Nicolette's challenge group, and it was in January. I started January 6th of 2016. So right after I had Finley, 6 months postpartum, she let me join, and I didn't even buy a challenge pack because I already had the 21-day fix that I never finished, and I had chocolate Shakeology that I was blending with ice cream. And I joined with these people. Like, all those people were in that challenge group when I first started. Some of them aren't even coaching anymore. But they encouraged me. I was 6 months postpartum, so yes, I probably had some postpartum depression that I had no idea was going on, but like I was a mess. Paul and I were at our worst of worst times. Jen got thousands of phone calls from me, and I was low. Like, I was low, guys. And you can only cry wolf so many times to your friends before they don't want to hear it anymore. They're like, do something or don't call me. That's what it started to feel like for me. These people were all new people to me, and they didn't tell me. And Jen, I'm not saying you are ever like this. You were never like this. But my other people, my family, my other people were like, it kind of brushing me off. And these girls didn't tell me to leave. They didn't tell me to get out. They told me what to do to fix me. They told me how that I could fix my marriage. Nothing about him, but it was about me. And that was before I even signed up as a coach. That was in a challenge group, guys. Community in a challenge group. Because one day I was like, I missed my workout, and this is why. And I kind of told people I felt safe there. I was able to share because I felt safe in that community. I want our team to feel safe in that community. And they didn't tell me to get out. They didn't tell me to leave. They didn't tell me to do anything. They said, did you do your personal development today? Guys, I was like, shut up. Don't talk to me about personal development. Like, really, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. And I didn't do it. I didn't listen to them. but I kept talking to them, and they were my personal development until I actually picked up a book. But anyway, these are my girls, and that is why, despite anything that ever happens, I've been connected with them. So think about your why you started coaching, okay? Then think about why you're still here. What about it now makes you want to stay here? What has changed for you? What has what has come of this for you, and with the community aspect in mind? It could be the fact that you're helping people. For me, it's my family. You guys have become my family, and I mean that from the bottom of my deepest depths of my heart. Sorry, Taylor, but like I really mean what I'm saying right now. Like, if Caitlin even messaged us today, she's like, if we don't say BFFs forever, like, please tell me we're going to be BFFs forever. Like, yes, I would die without you guys. Like, I don't want, when coaches quit, it breaks my heart, because I know I want to continue that friendship, but it makes it so much easier when I have to, because of coaching. It makes it so much easier when I have to be reaching out to you every day. Despite whether or not I want to. I want to connect with all my friends from before every single day, but this gives me like that reason to, and that passion to, and everything else. But like, my why is you guys now. Like, you guys are my people. You hear me all day, every day complain about life and poop and marriage and all the things. And like, you never tell me to leave. You never tell me to you could be doing better. Like, well, everybody tells me that I could be doing better, but like, because of me, like, I can be doing better. You guys can be doing better. We all can be doing better. Like, that's our goal every day, right? Is to be better than we were the day before. Like, I don't know. You guys are my reason. You guys are my community, and that's why I do this. So I want you guys to really dig deep and figure out your why. And if you haven't connected to it yet, connect with it, okay? And then we're going to put it in action. I'll share my screen again. And take a screenshot of this, guys. I want you guys to put this in action, okay? This is what we're going to do, and we're going to spend 5 minutes on it, but if you guys need to do it after, that's fine too. I want you to put it in action. I want you to create a list of 10 post ideas. Then we're going to just create the list in our 5 minutes, by the way. I want you to write them out. I want you to actually write out 10 posts, and then take pictures or find pictures to go with each of them. I recommend taking them, or like using your own photos. Don't use like a quote or something, because it usually isn't as powerful as a picture of you. Maybe a picture of you holding a quote or something, if you really want that quote. And then for the next 5 weeks, post 2 of them every week. I'm telling you to do this now because it's fresh in your head and you've kind of got the feels going on. So if you write them now, they'll feel more real. And then post them twice a week for the next 5 weeks. Put a little note in your calendar to be like, oh, post a community post today. Whether you want to do them like Mondays and Wednesdays, or you want to just randomly post them, that is fine. Doesn't matter to me. But post 10 of these in the next 5 weeks. And if you guys want to go back and screenshot this is what I'm going to be using to create my post. Who needs a community? All the single ladies, people who used to be on sports teams, people looking for friends, stay-at-home parents, people who just went through a messy breakup, people struggling in marriages, people who live away from family, people who feel trapped in their situations, people who are trying to better their lives. So for the next 5 minutes, we're going to do a quick, hold on, shit, I forgot to post one more thing before we do that. I wanted to make a quick note for the new coaches. A few of the new coaches have been messaging me, and I want to make sure that everybody's on the right page. Don't use program names or Beachbody in your posts or invites. So words, 21-day fix, Shakeology, Beachbody should not be in your posts or your invites, okay? They can come later in your conversation, but not in your invite, not in your post, because they're just going to either Google Beachbody and do it on their own, or they're going to ignore you because you're part of a network marketing company, because there's this stupid stigma around it, okay? So talk about your superfood shake. Talk about your delicious salad shake. Take whatever you want to do. Talk about your shakes. Talk about the high-intensity interval training program you're doing. Talk about the strength training program you're doing, the weightlifting program, the Mad Mom workout from home, whatever you want to talk about. But don't talk about the names of the programs so that they can just go sign up on their own. And then in your invites, don't be like, hey, I just signed up as a Beachbody coach. Would you like to join my team? Don't do that because they're like, no, no, I don't. Your invites should be like, hey, I know you're into fitness. I just started doing some fitness from home. Like, what are your fitness goals? I'd love to hold each other accountable. Be a little more gentle with your invites. Be a little more less salesy with your invites and just have conversations about fitness goals. Trackers. If you don't have one, make one. Talk to me. I'm actually about to make mine today because I've been doing them in my notebook and I literally write them out every day, but I'm going to digitally make some so I can print them out and just like add in the unique things that I need to do each day, like have some different ideas, because basically my days are the same each week, but they're different every day. So I need a different tracker for each day, but I need something easier than writing out my list every single day. Okay, Power 5. Everybody get a piece of paper and a pen, and in 5 minutes, it's 12:52. We're going to be done at 12:58 because by the time I'm done talking about this, it'll be 12:53. I want everyone to write down a list of 10 topics, okay? 10 topics. So number 1 through 10, and your topics are going to be the posts you're going to create surrounding community. So just like a topic. So number 1 thing that I'm going to write one down. My first one that I'm going to do is why I started. My marriage was struggling and these people kept me going. I'm going to do a whole post about that. So 10 ideas about community. I'll go back and put this screen up so you guys can see it, but so that you can target different audiences. I don't want it to be all about messy marriages. I don't want it to all be about anxiety. I don't want it to all be about whatever. Make sure you kind of hit different targets so that way you're talking to different people, not the same people every time. So you get different people to like your post. It's 12:53. So till 12:58, we're going to take 5 minutes and write these topics down. All right. I'll share with mine real quick. I'll share mine with you guys real quick. So in case you guys need some extra ideas, these are the topic ideas I'm going to go with. So I'm going to talk about struggling in my marriage and why I started. The people kept me together. I'm going to talk about how Caitlin messaged me being like besties forever. I will talk about that. I'm going to talk about living away from family and how my coaches down here have kind of adopted me as family and how they're my people, but like I'm their people, and put that together. Being able to help people based on my experiences, like my experiences are actually helping people change their lives, get help from diastasis recti, that type of thing, in the community based around that. People, how people are coming to me because of our team culture, like how I'm going to talk about the community and the business side of things, how people are literally coming to us being like, I want to be part of your team because you guys are amazing. I'm going to talk about how the fact that like my entire soccer team has joined our team from high school. And now it's my goal to find my yearbook and go through and be like, who is not on this team yet? I will talk about the fact that we did a group once where someone posted a booty picture and all of a sudden everyone else did the same thing, because that's funny and people will like that. And that shows the community aspect, and people will be like, where can I post my booty pic? Weird, but people will do it. My best friends have joined this. People have trusted this business enough that my best friends have joined this. My mom knows all of you. I think that talks about the community a little bit. She's like a fly on the wall in the challenge groups, but it actually keeps her motivated even though she doesn't participate. And then connecting with old friends. How like let me see who is so Brittany Wilkins and I went to high school together. She's many years younger than me, but like I would have never had a reason. I knew her husband more than I knew her in high school, but like I would have never reconnected with some of these people if it weren't for Beachbody. You know what I mean? Like if it weren't for Beachbody, Amber Woodrick, she's not on here anymore, but her and I were on the same soccer team. Like we would have never probably reconnected, not because we don't want to, but just because we wouldn't have had a reason to without Beachbody. So that's really cool that I've connected with so many people, and then I'll be able to like tag all those people in my posts, that kind of thing. So those are my 10. So if you guys need any more ideas, go with that. That's about all I got for today. So hopefully that gives you guys some inspiration. Action accountability is write your posts out, start posting these twice a week, with an invite at the end, like be part of our community. Like you love what we do it with us, not like you have to build businesses and sell shit. Like, and then other accountability is get in that challenge group, guys. Everyone get in that challenge group and start being valuable and leaders in that challenge group. Cool? Sorry, we're 1 minute over. All right, you guys have a great week, a great weekend, and if you need me, you know where to find me. Bye, guys. Love you all.